What's up, guys? It's Rey-Jay back with another video. And in this one, I wanted to break down some big news that just came out. We're seeing some news about how President Trump has secured a $600 billion investment commitment from Saudi Arabia. There's a big deal that's being signed, and this is huge news. So I'm going to break down why this is causing the market to push and also what's happening involving China as we have more updates. Just know that I am not a financial planner, so take nothing I'm saying as financial advice. Anyways, as far as the market's going, we're looking bullish right now. We saw SPY break 585. I mentioned that if we break this, we will be looking for 588 to 590. But if we reject it off 585, we'd be looking for a move back down. As of right now, we've broken. We're looking more bullish for the time being. But the question is, what is the catalyst they're using to push the markets? We have this news right here about President Trump securing $600 billion in investment from Saudi Arabia. So let's break down more details about this. So this is some big news because this is going to be one of the largest commercial agreements ever recorded between the US and Saudi Arabia, which is showing lots of investments into energy and infrastructure. So, to start things off, this is what reports are telling us so far that the deal is going to be including that Saudi Arabia is committed to investing $20 billion into AI data centers and energy infrastructure within the USA. That's some big news for pushing digital and energy transformation. On top of this, leading American Saudi Arabia tech players, don't forget that we have Oracle, AMD, and all of them that are involved in these deals because we're going to see a lot of these investments affect them. And then you also have them. We have other companies that want to supply $14.2 billion worth of gas turbines and energy solutions to Saudi Arabia. And then we're also going to be looking to see exchanges when it comes to different products. We're also looking for a $5 billion investment to energy, aerospace, and other different things out there. Even like a sports fund is included. And we have a $142 billion defense deal. This is big news. They're going to be looking for expansions in Air Force modernization, space capabilities, and the list goes on with all these different systems. So this is making a lot of headlines right now. Now, whether you like this or not, guys, it's up to you guys to decide. I'm just here to tell you what the facts are. This is what headlines are telling us, and this is big news. With President Trump signing this deal, these investments can once again fuel in more liquidity into our markets. This is going to be leading to more optimism, and then this is going to be helping the US in some different ways. So, if anything, the main thing is what does the market think about this? And the honest truth is the market is liking this data as we're seeing SPY and the QQQ running as a result of this. Also, a lot of chip stocks are going to be involved in this. So, with the investments being made, NVIDIA is now going to be sending 18,000 of its top AI chips to Saudi Arabia. So, this is a big deal, at least for now. On top of this, as the market's trying to push, I want to add on that we had some updates from the Chinese finance minister. They said that they want to adjust the tariff rates on US goods on May 14th. That's as soon as today, at least in China. They also mentioned that they want to reduce the tariffs that were 34% on US goods to 10%. So they want to reduce those tariffs. They also mentioned that they want to pause the 24% tariff rate on US goods for 90 days. So for some products that are charged 24%, they want to pause some tariffs for 90 days and they want to decrease other ones. So that's some big news coming out from Chinese officials. That's a big deal as well. So that's some good news for the market as well as part of why the market's pushing, alongside the fact that we got a decent CPI. So for SPY, we're looking to see if we can break 588 to push for 590. If we lose 585, we could turn back down towards 580, but we look more bullish nonetheless for the time being. On the QQQ, 515 is looking at as a tough resistance, but if we could break and hold above this, I'm looking for 517.5 as our next target. If we don't hold 515, we could be retesting 512 and 510. But overall, we're looking more bullish, especially as we're seeing NVIDIA pushing. The Russell is also trading sideways. If we break past 209, we're looking for a big push up. If we lose 206, we're turning back down. We're in the middle, but this does have some upside potential to get closer to 210. On ES, I want to see if we could hold above 5,900. If that holds, we're looking for basically 5,950. If we lose 5,850, we're going to turn back down, but this does look a little bit more bullish. But we'll see if 5,900 holds or not. Also, we're testing 21,250 on NQ. If that breaks, we're looking for 21,400. If we lose 21,000 flat, we're turning back down, but this does look a little bit more bullish for the time being. For Bitcoin, we have a nice accumulation like structure. This is looking bullish, looking for an attempt for essentially 104,500. On Tesla, we're looking decent. We're actually range bound. We have to see if 325 breaks for us to push more, or if we end up losing 315 to turn back down. We're still technically range bound, but we'll see if 325 breaks or not. On NQ, we're looking, sorry, not NQ, NVIDIA, we're looking quite good. We're fighting at 130. If this breaks, we're looking for like 135. If we can't hold above 130, though, we're looking for the support right here around this 127.5 area. Overall, it still looks a bit more bullish, but we'll have to see if we can break 130 to continue. Apple's range bound right here. We have resistance at 212 and support at 208. I do see us being range bound. Overall, it's not really doing a whole lot. For others out there, we have Coinbase. Coinbase is looking a bit more bullish. We're looking for 250 as our targets. Could be looking for more upside so long as we don't lose 240. Amazon, so long as we don't end up losing 215, we're going to be looking for intent for 217. As long as we don't lose 210, I think we're going to be fine. But I do think we could be looking for intent for 215. Meta's looking bullish, looking for not only 660, but 665 as our targets. Microsoft is range bound. We're looking for 446 as the main support and 450 as resistance. We're stuck in the middles, but if we lose 437, we can start dipping more. Google looks more bullish. I want to see if it could break past 162.5 to continue to go higher, so we'll give that some time. The VIX is also remaining bearish as the market remains bullish, so keep that in mind. Thank you for listening, guys. The market is still bullish. Unless SPY starts losing like 585, we could turn, but there's no sign of that yet as buyers are stepping in. For now, we have lots of good news coming out involving Saudi Arabia and the US, not to mention some more Chinese news about the tariffs coming down. That's some good news. So that's what's fueling the market for the time being. We're still bullish until we see a pivot. We remain bullish. Thank you for listening and peace out.